just once a day to eliminate excess sugar and fight diabetes. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. James, your companion on this journey to better health. Today, I want to share a topic that concerns so many of us, especially those worried about diabetes or high blood sugar. The theme is simple yet powerful. Just one small daily habit can gradually help you eliminate excess sugar from your blood and fight diabetes. Sounds almost too simple, right? But often, simplicity is the greatest secret to health. Imagine this: waking up in the morning without fear of crashing from low blood sugar, or dragging yourself through the afternoon because of a glucose spike. Instead, you feel steady energy from dawn to dusk, a clear mind, and a light body. I know what you're thinking, doctor. That sounds amazing, but surely it involves expensive medications or harsh diets, right? The answer is, absolutely not. We're going to start with the simplest things, right in your own kitchen. The silent hero, lemon. In your kitchen, you probably already have this small, bright yellow fruit with a familiar tart flavor, the lemon. For years, we've used lemons to make drinks, season soups, or marinate fish, but few people realize that lemon is also a medicine against diabetes. It's not just about taste, it's about biological power. Lemons contain vitamin C, the savior of your immune system, and a strong antioxidant that protects blood vessels from the damage caused by high blood sugar. But that's just the beginning. Inside a lemon lies an entire orchestra of bioactive compounds, flavonoids, hesperidin, aryacitrin, and polyphenols, all working together to support digestion and regulate metabolism. If your body were a band, lemon would be the conductor, keeping everything in rhythm. Even more magical is pectin, a soluble fiber found in the white rind and peel of lemons. In the gut, pectin acts like a dam, slowing the release of glucose from food into the bloodstream. That means sugar trickles in gently rather than flooding your system all at once. You avoid those post-lunch crashes, and your pancreas doesn't get overworked. How to use it? Very simple. Drink a glass of warm lemon water before meals. Sprinkle a little grated lemon zest on salads, yogurt, or even smoothies. Delicious and premium for your health. Just remember, always use fresh lemon. Skip the sugary bottled lemon juice. Broccoli, the green superfood against diabetes. Next up, meet the green warrior, broccoli. You might think of it as just another bland vegetable, but in reality, it's one of the strongest biological weapons against high blood sugar. Broccoli is packed with vitamin C, Ka, folate, and minerals like magnesium and chromium, all essential for insulin function. But its true superstar is sulforaphane. Studies show that broccoli sprout extract can lower fasting blood sugar in patients with type 2 diabetes. In other words, you don't need expensive medicine. Adding broccoli to your meals is already a smart step. And broccoli isn't just about blood sugar. It calms down chronic inflammation in blood vessels and protects your heart. Crucial since cardiovascular disease is one of diabetes' most serious complications. Sweet potato, a smarter choice. If you love French fries or mashed potatoes, don't worry, you can still enjoy your comfort foods, just swap in sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are naturally sweet and flavorful, yet have a much lower glycemic index than white potatoes. They're rich in fiber, keeping you full and reducing snack cravings. Purple varieties, in particular, contain anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that protect blood vessels and fight inflammation. So instead of greasy fries, try roasted or steamed sweet potatoes. Delicious, safe, and heart-friendly. Black beans and strawberries, the surprising duo. Black beans, humble and unassuming, are actually loaded with protein and fiber. They slow digestion and stabilize blood sugar. Strawberries, meanwhile, are sweet yet light, bursting with vitamin C and anthocyanins. Those bright red pigments aren't just pretty, they're potent shields against oxidative stress and inflammation, making insulin more effective. Try this combo: a black bean and strawberry salad with a splash of olive oil and lemon juice. Fresh, tasty, and a golden formula for your health. Cucumber, the ideal snack. Now, let's talk about something familiar: cucumbers. With 95% water, cucumbers act like natural filters, helping your kidneys flush out excess sugar. They're almost carb-free, so you can snack on them as much as you like without raising blood sugar. Preliminary research even suggests cucumbers may support beta cells in the pancreas, the very cells that produce insulin. If that proves true, cucumbers could be one of the simplest, functional foods nature has given us. But even without that, they're still a perfect snack to replace chips or sweets. Dip them in hummus or squeeze a little lemon on top, refreshing and healthy. Cinnamon, the miracle in a jar. Open your spice cabinet and you'll find a reddish-brown powder, cinnamon. And cinnamon isn't just for making desserts smell wonderful. It contains cinnamaldehyde and MHCP, compounds that mimic insulin. In other words, cinnamon plays the role of insulin, helping sugar move into your cells more easily. Research shows that just 1 to 6 grams a day, about 1/2 - 2 teaspoons, can lower fasting blood sugar, improve A1C levels, and even reduce bad cholesterol. One note of caution: choose Ceylon cinnamon for safety, because cassia cinnamon in large amounts can harm the liver. Sprinkle cinnamon in tea, coffee, yogurt, or oatmeal. Aromatic, tasty, and good for blood sugar. Who said medicine has to be bitter? Apple cider vinegar, nature's secret. Next is apple cider vinegar. This tangy liquid contains acetic acid, which works in 2 magical ways. It slows starch breakdown, so sugar from bread, rice, or pasta enters the bloodstream more gradually. It improves glucose transport into muscles, giving you steadier energy. 1 tablespoon diluted in warm water before meals can make a big difference. Just don't drink it straight, protect your stomach and tooth enamel. An inspiring story, Elena. Let me share a real example. Elena, age 58, had been struggling with prediabetes for nearly a decade. She tried various diets and half-hearted workouts, but her blood sugar barely improved. Her A1C kept climbing. Her energy kept dropping. She felt hopeless. Then, she tried just one small change: adding apple cider vinegar to her daily meals. At first, she didn't believe it would work, but she kept at it. Over time, she noticed fewer sugar cravings, no more post-lunch crashes, and after a few months, her blood tests showed significant improvement. She even lost a few pounds without feeling deprived. The miracle wasn't expensive medication, but a simple, consistent habit. Conclusion: the power of small steps. Today, we've traveled through a lineup of familiar yet powerful foods: lemons, broccoli, sweet potatoes, black beans, strawberries, cucumbers, cinnamon, and apple cider vinegar. What do they all share? They help control blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and protect the body from diabetic complications. You don't need to change your entire life overnight. Start with just 1 or 2 small habits: a glass of lemon water in the morning, a broccoli dish at lunch, a roasted sweet potato instead of fries, a pinch of cinnamon on yogurt, or a tablespoon of diluted apple cider vinegar before dinner. Small steps, when sustained, create a big road to health. Remember, controlling blood sugar isn't just about preventing diabetes, it's about living a life of steady energy, happiness, and joy. And often, the solution isn't at the pharmacy, but right there in your kitchen. So next time you hold a lemon, a head of broccoli, or a sweet potato, smile. You're holding a golden key to your health. And believe me, your body will thank you.